Okay, I'm back. So, been a while since the last Seroquel withdrawal update. Uh, Reason for that is I've been incredibly sick physically. Um, and quite possibly it's not because of the Seroquel that I was so sick. You see, there's been a very strange um, side effect to being Seroquel free, and that is that my appetite, my palate has just completely changed to the point where certain foods and drinks that I used to love, I simply cannot even think about consuming. One of those being coffee. Since quitting Seroquel, the very idea of drinking coffee it makes me want to throw up. Now, as a result of not drinking coffee, what happened? Caffeine withdrawals, which I didn't know about. I just thought, I don't want to drink coffee. Well, okay, no big deal, whatever. Oh, big deal. The caffeine withdrawals quite possibly were every bit as bad as the initial Seroquel withdrawal, maybe even worse. Uh, the headache that you would a headache beyond anything you've ever had before, the nausea, and also the constipation. So when I quit Seroquel, uh, the bathroom issue I was having was of a loose variety. Now that I'm off of coffee, it's it's a very hard problem. It's and of course when you're constipated and you have to go and you have to work that bit harder, shall we say, terrible when you already have a pounding headache. So for the past couple of weeks, I have been getting over this caffeine withdrawal, which was never my intention to cut caffeine. And in fact, doing the research, because what happened was, I'm going to say 2 weeks after quitting Seroquel, and maybe 2 or 3 days having quit the Paxil, I had a weekend away with my wife, and I felt absolutely amazing. The most energy, the happiest I've been in years. It was just wonderful. And it was the morning we left to go away that was the last time I drank coffee. I actually made a coffee, the Keurig, made the coffee, and I knew I wasn't enjoying it so much, coffee, during the week. And then on that Saturday morning, I made the coffee and I was drinking it. I'm like, I can't finish this, and poured it down the sink, and that was it. I haven't had coffee since. But so the 2 days we had away, fantastic, like beyond fantastic, just so energized, so clear in the head, clear, like the clarity was just fantastic. The laughter I had, it was just wonderful. Then when we came back, the Monday I started feeling a bit strange. By Tuesday I was extremely unwell. Ended up taking the Wednesday, Thursday off work. I was so unwell, and that was when I thought, wait a minute, I've not drank coffee. I wonder if that's causing anything. And of course, good old Dr. Google read all about caffeine withdrawal. So, I would need to go back and look at the previous videos to know exactly how long I've been off the Seroquel, because really I don't want to be one of these junkies. Oh, I've been sober for 93 and a half days or whatever. I'm just like, you know what, I just want that crap out my system by any means possible. So I think I'm going to say 4 weeks, 5 weeks maybe. Like I said, I'm not I'm not keeping score here, but I can say that as we speak, not taking anything, and today was the first day that I thought, wow, I think the caffeine thing is past. So now, not taking anything. I don't have headaches, um, so I've not been taking a leave. So as we speak, I'm on no drugs whatsoever, and it's good. It's been hard, really hard to get to this point, and I'm still not over yet because I'm still, my stomach is still not quite right. Um, but in terms of um, mental health, really good. No hint of depression. Um, However, there are a couple of things I should mention to do with the fact that my brain is no longer being numbed by Seroquel, and that is that I found myself getting quite emotional, um, uh, emotional, but in the sort of happy tears, if you like. It's kind of, it feels a bit, it's embarrassing, but if I'm watching, I don't know, watching a movie or something, and you know there could be a slightly emotional scene in the movie. Normally, I just watch it and yeah, whatever. But now I can feel the tears kind of welling up, and I'm like, okay, this is, I guess this is what it means to actually have to feel and have emotion, because you know I've been on this level mood for you know decade plus. So that's one thing I have noticed. Um, the other thing is, and I've touched on this, it's just being able to laugh, like genuine laughter. Uh, haven't had that in years, and it's good. It's good. Although, um, similar to the constipation, is that when you are still feeling the sort of withdrawal headaches, and you do erupt into spontaneous laughter, that it does hurt the head a bit. So, there are trade-offs, I guess. But yeah, but it's so good to be able to actually have genuine laughter. Um, Now, I mentioned about the appetite and the palate changing, and absolutely, and I'm just beginning to wonder if the reason for Seroquel causing weight gain is the fact that I guess it, again, I'm just speculating, but like I said, my sense of smell is heightened, my sense of taste is heightened, and there are foods that I would just shovel down my throat that now, when I smell them, I want to throw up. I just do not want to go near certain things that I used to enjoy. Um, Ironically, when we were on that weekend away, we stopped in at a Harry and David store, and the sales girl talked us into buying what she claimed were the best ever chocolate peanut butter truffles, and she gave us a sample to try, and it was damn good. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a box. Got the box home. I had one. I thought it was disgusting. I've got a whole box of them sitting there. I just, you know, I don't want to touch them. Whereas on Seroquel, I could eat, you know, a whole bar of the big bar of Cadbury. I could eat one of them in one shot. And so I have read that the Seroquel does mess with your metabolism. So there's that, and there's also the fact that in terms of taste and smell, I guess it kind of, I don't know if the Seroquel is just so powerful in numbing everything that you don't realize that what you're shoveling into your mouth is tastes like crap or not. I don't know, but whether it be the metabolism changing, although it's probably too quick to notice that, but I'm I'm not eating anything like the amount I was eating before. Coupled with the fact that no longer drinking coffee, so there's no more dairy. It's half and half. So you can't really tell, but I am I am conscious that I have lost a little bit of weight, and it's only been a few weeks, so that's good. Um, but that's pretty much it for this update. I just wanted to say, I'm still alive, and I'm starting to feel physically better, much better actually. Past few weeks have been hell, really have been hell. And I will say this before I close this. I was very, very judgmental of, you know, heroin junkies and I don't know, meth junkies. Like, oh, I was one of these people who say, oh, for goodness sake, just if you want to get clean, get clean. Um, Now knowing what a drug withdrawal feels like, I can understand why junkies continue to use whatever junk they're using, because in the height of the agonizing withdrawals, it was tempting to go back on Seroquel just to ease the physical pain that I was experiencing. It really was that bad. So I have a new understanding for drug addicts, I guess. Um, you know, if they were, I mean, I'm pretty sure that heroin withdrawal is worse than anything I've gone through. So I can understand why they stay on that stuff, because the withdrawals from the Seroquel were horrendous. I can only imagine it worse for them. But don't be disheartened if you are wishing to come off Seroquel. Um, you just have to maintain your focus and know that it will get better. I'm here to tell you that okay, it's been it's 3 weeks, 4 weeks of torture on many levels, many levels. Um, but now that I'm almost there physically, uh, as another thing is the the upset stomach that I currently have. It's only when I stop and think about it, like as I was talking there, I didn't feel sick. But now when I'm thinking to myself, oh, do I feel sick? And yeah, I do feel sick, but it's, find distractions. Um, that's the best thing I can say is my best advice is when you are going through the withdrawal, just try to distract yourself, because when you don't think about the physical pain, you don't actually feel it, if that makes sense. Anyway, you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm going to end this video, and next time I'll do a video maybe explaining the reasons I was forced to take Seroquel and Paxil, and tell the whole story. A lot to tell, so if you are interested, stay tuned, and comment below and ask questions. It's always important. But as I bid you farewell, and I will see you next time.